In October of 2010, the Lausanne Movement convened its third International Congress on World Evangelization. There were 4,200 leaders from 198 countries. Christianity Today referred to it as the most representative gathering of Christians, proportionally representative, perhaps in the history of the Christian movement. Interestingly, the vision for that came while I was studying at the Bodleian Library, doing research in 2004 for my PhD. As I was studying the history of the Lausanne movement, one January evening in 2004, I was reading articles that had been written in 1984, a 10-year retrospect back on 1974. And I thought, oh God, you did such a great thing through that Congress. Do it again in our time. As I continued to study, I realized that I could no longer focus on my academic work. There was a sense in which my heart and my mind, my imagination were stirred. I packed up my books and my computer bag. I began walking around Oxford that Saturday evening. I ended up in the courtyard of Christ Church, and I just sat there and prayed. And it was during that time that God impressed upon my heart the vision for a third Congress. Now I continued to work here and to study here, and in a very real sense, OCMS and the community of scholars here helped to shape my thinking in many ways on how the global church can be a more united church, how the global church can be a more focused church, how the global church can be more strategic in world evangelization. So in a very real sense, I was coming here to get ideas. I was traveling around the world interacting with leaders. And the result in God's providence was a Congress that I think really helped to usher in a new century of global partnership. I think Lausanne has been very strong in theology, it's been very strong in strategy, but I think the third leg of the stool, really had to do with relationships. And here I've been studying conflict as a person who's committed to unity and partnership. And so there has been much that I have learned here that I think has really contributed to the strength of the Lausanne movement.